There we go.
Well, we all know that when we talk about Parkinson's disease, people kind of know that it's somebody that they find a little tremor when they're holding their hands in their lap and they have a tremor, or they might notice that there's kind of a mask-like face, or maybe there's walking a little slower. And we say, oh, well, that's Parkinson's. And usually the person has had symptoms for years. So then finally the diagnosis is made, oh, this is Parkinson's. And they go, oh, Parkinson's, you need dopamine. And, we've been using dopamine, carbidopa, levodopa for years, decades. And that's kind of all we do. So it's like, oh, well, then if it gets really bad, we can do some brain surgery type things and we can kind of make the contractions less and so on. So we kind of been working around the corner, but nobody is going, why don't we think of something new? So the something new is beginning to happen. And a company called Aspen, what a great name, Aspen. This company has actually been given a go ahead because they're doing some trials where they actually do autogenous germ cell. So, autogenous means they take it from you. And in our whole research world, we have this little donut hole that if we take it from you and then put it back in you, the FDA requirements are much simpler than if we take it from some other animal or some other person or something like that. So autogenous is where Aspen is going. So they actually have been given a fast track because they moved out of the safety. So that's a phase 1 study, the safety. And you just give this to normal people, try it out with normal people and see if it's safe. Then you go to what's called two, and we're actually now in 2A phase. Aspen is now with this. This is where you actually take people that have Parkinson's, and now you say, okay, here's how this works. We're going to take a simple skin biopsy. We're just going to take some skin cells. And what's so amazing now with the technology, this skin cell, by culturing it and working it with some of the processes that they're using, they can actually convert it into cells that actually make dopamine. And this would be a huge breakthrough. So if we could kind of regenerate what the body does all the times when we don't have Parkinson's, if we could make this happen. And so a lot needs to still be researched because when you do this, you want to make sure that there's not some offshoot bad effect that doing this germ cell therapy could create. You don't want to do harm. You have to do what's good for the body. So this autogenous therapy is in the works right now. And I think whether you have Parkinson's, you have friends, you have relatives, you have people that have Parkinson's, if you're afraid that you might be headed down that road, there is hope. Now, there's nothing yet that you can go and just say, oh, doctor, neurologist, I need some of this new autogenous germ therapy. It's not available. It's not FDA approved yet. But this is one of the first times that we've seen something brand new that's come on other than, oh, yes, well, we'll just infuse your carbidopa levodopa. Oh, we hope you're fine. Just try harder, get your timing better. Now we're actually looking at possible new sources. Along with that, I must put in that we're also looking at the incretins. The incretins may actually improve some of the quality. Remember, the incretins are the GLP-1s and the GIPs. And so there's some evidence here where Alzheimer's and Parkinson's overlap. And we're hoping to hear more about that. But for right now, let's plan for the future. Let's plan for new things coming out, particularly as AI is assisting us to find molecules faster. This is looking towards the future.